Welcome, dear friends. Thank you for joining me on this special day. Happy first day of spring. I don't know about you, but I've been feeling lighter lately. Maybe it's just the weather, or because I got my final second vaccination shot, or able to hug my grandkids finally, but it seems like there's a lightness in the atmosphere lately. Like maybe everyone is feeling kind of lifted up a bit, more hopeful, more optimistic. Like maybe there's finally a light at the end of a long, dark tunnel. Anyway, it feels good, and I'm grateful that things seem to be moving in a good direction. And I hope you all got a chance to go outside today and send your blessings to Mother Earth. I think she can use all the help she can get. So anyway, tonight we celebrate the first day of spring, the spring equinox, or as my granddaughter corrected me today, equinox. And we're told that the alignment of the Earth's equator with the sun at the equinox causes a reduction in the Earth's magnetic field. And when that happens, we are better able to access the higher dimensions. And new information can come pouring in. It's sort of like a cosmic gateway that we can access more easily at this time. So it's a good time to be in meditation. Actually, I'd have to say that any time is a good time to be in meditation, but there are certain times during the year when our meditations are more powerful, like the full moon periods and the solstices and the equinoxes. The equinox marks the entrance of the sun into the sign of Aries. And as we mentioned last month, Aries begins a new cycle in the zodiacal year, and its energy is much different than that of Pisces. Aries energy is an initiating energy. It wants to start things. And because it's a fire sign, it usually begins with a lot of fiery passion. Last month, in Pisces, we considered what was ending. But at this time of the equinox, we are being asked to consider what new beginning we are willing to embrace. We have been in the darkness of the winter for many months, dreaming our dreams, hibernating, waiting for the light to emerge. And now we enter the springtime, a time of creation, of new life, about seeds that have lain dormant, that are now poking their heads through the soil of our lives. Our dreams have been brewing this past winter, waiting for the light to awaken them and bring them into the world. We are meant to blossom, to burst forth into new life. The light is returning, and it brings with it the promise of new beginnings. So I'd like to start by reading a poem by John O'Donohue. You may have heard this before, but it's a beautiful poem called For a New Beginning. And I'd like to just invite you to sort of sit back, maybe close your eyes, and just let these words kind of float into your body. Let it be a really felt experience for you. So I'm going to read it really slowly because I want you to really take in each beautiful word. In out-of-the-way places of the heart, where your thoughts never think to wander, this beginning has been quietly forming, waiting until you were ready to emerge. For a long time, it has watched your desire, feeling the emptiness growing inside you, noticing how you willed yourself on, still unable to leave what you had outgrown. It watched you play with the seduction of safety, the seduction of safety, and the gray promises that sameness whispered. Heard the waves of turmoil rise and relent, and wondered, would you always live like this? But then the delight, when your courage kindled and out you stepped into new ground, your eyes young again with energy and dream. A path of plenitude opening before you. Though your destination may not yet be clear, you can trust the promise of this opening. Unfurl yourself into the grace of beginning that is one with your life's desire. Awaken your spirit to adventure. Hold nothing back and learn to find ease in risk. Soon you will be at home in a new rhythm, for your soul senses the world that awaits you. So just think about that. Your soul senses the world that awaits you. Think for just a few moments, what world is waiting for you? Can you get a sense? A sense of what is waiting? The next step your soul wants you to take? Now I'd like to share with you some words from Sandra Ingram. She's a shamanic teacher. And she has this to say about this equinox time. Quote, "Let us imagine that the earth is waiting patiently for us to plant these new seeds in her body, her soil, and the mother nurtures each seed without judgment of what is carried in this seed and what will grow and blossom from it. She just nurtures with unconditional love. But as humans, we must use discernment about what we plant. If we plant seeds of fear, anger, hopelessness, then our inner garden will nurture those seeds without judgment. We must choose to plant what we wish to nurture and grow. So let us commit to planting seeds with intentions, with thoughts that contain the creative potential of peace, love, light, and unlimited opportunities." End quote. So this is what our ceremony will be about tonight, planting seeds for what we want to manifest in this new cycle. So let us prepare now for our ceremony and our meditation. Please have handy your sacred object and your pen and paper. And for those of you who have been to my house, you know that a central part of the room is the altar. I always like to create an altar for ceremonies. So you saw my spring altar during the 5 minutes of silence, but I would like to hold up some of the objects that I have placed there. I like to honor the elements, so I will begin by lighting a candle to honor fire. And we'll place this candle over by the Buddha. And I've also placed on the altar a cup of water that has been infused with lavender oil. So we bless the element of water and its healing powers of lavender. The air is represented by the music that we heard earlier, and the earth is represented by the flowers behind me that have come forth from Mother Earth. In the Native American tradition, ceremonies always begin by smudging and calling on the blessings of the 4 directions. For those of you who may not be familiar with the ritual of smudging, it's done to invoke the presence of the Great Ones and to cleanse the air of any negativity. So when you come to my home, I go around and smudge each person with sage and sweetgrass. So I will light the sage stick now and ask you to just imagine that it is surrounding you and cleansing you of all negativity. Now we call the 4 directions to ask the blessing of the natural world. And usually people stand and face in, but we won't try that tonight. And in place of the word amen, the First Nation people use the word aho. So let us call them in. You might want to close your eyes during this too and take these words in as a prayer. O great spirits of the East, we call to you in the humbleness of our spirit. Be here with us now. Be here in our fear of the new beginnings. Be here in our excitement to begin. Be here with your clarity that we may see the coming changes and open our hearts to accept them. Be here now. Aho. O great spirits of the South, we call to you in the humbleness of our spirit. Be here with us now. Be here in the fire that cleanses all that is ready to be burned away. Be here with our passion. Ignite us with the energy and vitality of your great fire. Be here now. Aho. O great spirits of the West, we call to you in the humbleness of our spirit. Be here with us now. Be here as we sit at the bottom of the waters, still and calm. Be here as we watch and observe all the chaos around us. Be here as we feel deeply and intensely every loss. Be here now. Aho. O great spirits of the North, we call to you in the humbleness of our spirit. Be here with us now. Be here as we feel the power of our bodies, as we let go of all constriction and tightness. Be here as we feel all of our strength. Renew us through the power of release. Be here now. Aho. O great spirit of the center, Grandfather Sky and Grandmother Earth, we call to you in the humbleness of our spirit. Be here with us now. We are here with hearts seeking truth, seeking beauty, longing to be in good relationship with all life. We are asking for help and guidance on our path. We are here to be in alignment with our destiny, with our purpose upon this gracious earth. Great mystery, sacred beings, we walk with commitment upon this path of harmony, and we call for your blessings with gratitude for our lives. Aho. In deep gratitude, we honor the 4 directions in their presence with us. We give thanks for their gifts of light and love and abundance, and we ask for their blessing as we enter this new season. Since our meditation tonight is going to be about those dreams that we are holding and those seeds that are now needing our nurturing, I'm going to ask you to hold your sacred object in your hand as we meditate. As we focus on our dreams and our new beginnings I want you to infuse these sacred objects with your aspirations. So hold them gently and lovingly as we begin. Let us close our eyes and begin this meditation by holding our sacred object in one hand and placing the other hand on your heart. Let us send gratitude to our bodies for the way in which they have sustained us, held us, and nurtured us. Let the love of your heart spread throughout your body in a deep appreciation for the gift of life. Now, deepening your breathing, send your energy into the earth, deep down into the center of the earth. And then bring that energy upward into your heart to blend with the love that is there. Now realize that you are grounded in love, and that this love, this light, is your essence. In honor and reverence to this new season, let us imagine the light of the sun now, joining with the light of our hearts, and filling our bodies with its radiance. Consider how the sun makes all life possible. We are connecting now to this new cycle, welcoming the sun into our lives and into our bodies. Now let both of your hands cradle the object that you have. And we're going to take several moments of silence now to contemplate what dream you want to nurture and bring to life this season. What seeds do you wish to plant? What is waiting to burst forth within you? Try to get as clear and specific as you can, and we'll contemplate for 5 minutes. And now, see if you can formulate that dream into a sentence or a few descriptive words. For example, this season, I wish to nurture the seeds of, and if you have some clarity, write your sentence on your paper. When you get this clarity and can articulate it, the universe hears you and becomes a witness to this intention. So now, having this dream clearly in your mind, gently return your focus to your heart. Remember that this heart space holds the energy of the earth and the love that is within you and the radiance of the sun. So now, with an act of your will, pour that heart energy into the object you are holding. Breathe into it, feel it, see it, and watch it expand into a light that fills your entire body. And finally, take a moment to think concretely about one action that you can take right now to bring this dream into manifestation. Take a moment now to send gratitude to the elements, air, fire, earth, water, and to the directions, north, south, east, west, and the center. Give thanks to all the beings that are here with us tonight, supporting us and blessing us. And when you are ready, bring yourselves gently back to this room. I would invite you to carry this object with you as much as you can this month as a reminder of what is wanting to burst forth within you and what is wanting to blossom. So keep that handy as a reminder for your intentions for this new season that we're beginning. I'd like to close with another poem, and this is a poem by Jan Richardson called How the Light Comes. I cannot tell you how the light comes. What I know is that it is more ancient than imagining, that it travels across an astounding expanse to reach us, that it loves searching out what is hidden, what is lost, what is forgotten, or in peril, or in pain, and that it has a fondness for the body, for finding its way toward flesh, for tracing the edges of form, for shining forth through the eye, the hand, and the heart. I cannot tell you how the light comes, but that it does, that it will, that it works its way into the deepest dark that enfolds you. though it may seem long ages in coming, or arrive in a shape that you did not foresee. And so may we this day turn ourselves toward it. May we lift our faces to let it find us. May we bend our bodies to follow the arc that it makes. May we open, and open more, and open still to the blessed light that comes. Namaste, friends. So I invite you to go outside and bless the earth and carry your sacred object with you.